In the storm-torn seas of the north, a brave mermaid princess, Nerina, and a human healer, Elias, stand together. As the ancient Kraken awakens, the fate of the ocean and the village hangs by a thread. Only love and sacrifice can protect their world and reshape the legend. A timeless tale of courage and devotion begins. In the fjord village at dawn, winter awakens under the morning sun. Elias walks along the snowy pier, greeting the villagers with warmth. At the heart of the pier, the flames rise. The priestess chants ancient runes, while the captain and villagers pray solemnly for the longship's protection before the voyage. When warriors return with wounds, Elias tends to them with patience. Even in the harshness of winter, his hands bring warmth and hope. Beneath the icy fjord waters, another world quietly unfolds. The mermaid Nerina dances with her ocean friends, her joy shining amidst light and waves. On the morning ice, Nerina hides quietly, gazing toward the distant Viking village. At her side, a baby seal peeks out, sharing her curiosity for the mysterious world of humans. In a hidden corner of the fjord, Elias bends to free the tangled nets and pushes the stranded dolphin back to the sea. At its tail, a young cat child reaches out with innocent joy, her touch bringing warmth to the icy waters. On the cold stone, Elias quietly carves a whale and a dolphin. From afar, Nerina watches in silence, her smile revealing a gentle kinship of souls. Amidst cheers and commands, the Viking whaling ship sets sail. At the prow, the captain raises his spear high, leading his men toward glory, yet none can foresee the dark shadow stirring in the depths of the sea. Beneath the painted sky, the captain stands at the prow, commanding his men as they labor over the great whale. Glory and strength fill the scene, yet beneath it lies the shadow of cruelty and unease. The golden sunset painted the sea in radiant fire, a vision of fading glory. Yet beneath the brilliance, the abyss stirred. Colossal tentacles rose like pillars, casting both honor and terror upon the Viking ship. The monstrous tentacles lifted the ship from the sea, as fire and screams tore through the air. The captain roared in defiance. The warriors fought with desperate fury, but Elias was cast into the abyss, clutching his satchel as he fell into the raging depths. The waves dragged Elias into the depths, where he clung desperately to a drifting plank. Above, in the glow of sunset, Nerina plunged without hesitation, her tail shimmering as she dove into the abyss of fate. In the golden beams piercing the depths, Elias drifted unconscious. Yet Nerina smiled, certain she would save him. With steady strength she pulled him forward, as the little seal pushed alongside, their hope shining within the light. Beneath the blazing fire clouds, the elder and the priestess led the villagers in lighting their torches, praying in solemn unison to the sea god. The vast fjord echoed with sacred chants, yet beyond the mountains, the shadow of the Kraken's tentacles began to rise, casting an ominous threat upon the holy glow of light. Beneath the blazing fire clouds, the elder raised his staff and pointed toward the open sea, commanding the rescue boats to launch at once, carrying hope into the deep where shadows stirred. In the dawnlit sea cave, Elias slowly awakens, not to darkness, but to a miracle of light. Beside the water, Nerina watches over him, her tail shimmering in the golden blue glow. Will change their destinies forever. In the mingling glow of dawn and firelight, she gently tended his wounds. The young man whispered his hidden conflict, hating the whaling, yet powerless against orders. And in her gaze, for the first time, he felt warmth and understanding. Beneath the clear sky and snowy shore, she finally broke her people's taboo, speaking with the simplest gestures and the light in her eyes. The young man placed a carved wooden whale into her hands. In the sunlit depths of the bay, she proudly introduced her friends, the graceful narwhal and the playful dolphin. The young man watched in wonder and gratitude, for the ocean was no longer just a legend, but a realm alive with friendship and trust. Bathed in the golden frontlight of the fjord, the two sat side by side, sharing their worlds and their hearts, while the baby white seal played joyfully, adding innocence to the moment. She led him in search of ancient truths. Schools of fish danced among beams of sunlight, the ocean like a sacred temple. Yet from the shimmer between light and shadow, a stern figure emerged, her brother, trident in hand, his voice as cold as iron. Here, no outsider is welcome. In the radiant halls of the Crystal Palace, ancient runes and statues spoke of a history long forgotten. Her heart stirred with hidden sorrow, recalling truths her people dared not name. While he, gazing upon the carvings of the Kraken, the truth was awakening, etched in stone. Upon the mural deep within the palace, the long-buried truth was revealed. Once, the Kraken was a guardian spirit of the sea god, majestic and benevolent, protector of all life. But mankind's slaughter and betrayal tore its spirit apart, twisting it into a fallen shadow. In the heart of the Crystal Palace, the sacred stone blazed with light. Together they sang, their voices rippling like the tides, awakening an ancient covenant beneath the sea. Whales answered the call, dolphins danced in reply, and for the first time, ocean and man wove a harmony of hope. Beneath the purple-pink sunset of the fjord, she placed the radiant white crystal into his hands, entrusting him with its power of protection and hope. Amid the drifting ice and waves, love and duty blossomed as one. On the snow-covered pier, the hero who braved the storm finally returns. The elder greets him with the embrace of wisdom, the captain's eyes glisten with gratitude, and the people cheer as one. In the dim fortune-teller's hut, lit by beams of morning light, Elias's silver-white hair and windswept fringe glisten in the glow as he raises the crystal, speaking of his miracle with the sea. The priestess unrolls an ancient scroll, its inked octopus-like sea monster reflecting the crystal's radiance, legend and reality intertwining in this very moment. Dark clouds descend, and the great beast awakens from the abyss. On the pier, dog-faced villagers kneel in desperate prayer. The elder clutches his children close, and the priestess lifts her staff, trembling with fear. The whales crashed against the tentacles, while dolphins wove a shield of light with their song. Nerina's brother raised his trident, leading the sea warriors forward. Viking sailors in furs and helmets stood beside him. Beneath the storm pierced by golden light, sea and land at last fought as one. Elias raised the white crystal high, its light rippling in radiant rings across the bay. The Kraken's vast eyes and tentacles slowly grew still, as the clouds parted to reveal a glimpse of blue sky, and amid the raging sea, man and ocean met for the first time in the light of reconciliation. Nerina's song flowed as light, soothing the heart of the beast. The once crimson ice turned into a gentle pale blue, while the sea brightened as if dawn had broken. In that moment, the ocean and all life breathed in peace once more. Morning light streamed through the sea as the abyss reclaimed its silence. The great shadow sank into the depths, the whales drifted away, leaving only bubbles and fading glow. Nerina's weary body sank with the current, while her song still lingered in the water. In the freezing waters, Elias held the weakened Nerina close, struggling toward the pier. Her brother rushed with his trident to aid them, their strength uniting beneath the morning light. In that moment, sacrifice and love became the breath of salvation. Under the bright daylight, hatred was finally laid to rest. The elder led his people to kneel, offering their truest gratitude to the daughter of the sea. In the rising chant, sacred power burst forth from the pearl. The daughter of the sea floated within the radiance, as if a miracle had descended upon the world. He waited by her side, bearing witness to this new prophecy between sea and land. In the radiance, her tail transformed into legs, and she stepped onto the pier, facing her unknown destiny. The call of her kin still echoed across the waves, yet her brother only watched, with understanding and acceptance, quietly guarding her choice. In the light upon the pier, 3 hands clasped firmly together. In this moment, the divide between sea and land faded, and a new covenant was forged by love and trust. Beneath the golden light of sunset, the pier became a hall of vows. In their embrace, love became the eternal bridge between sea and land. Subscribe and turn on the bell for magical stories.